I'm here today to talk about the Fold 3 right here, which is probably, if you're looking to getting a folding phone, is probably the best one to buy right now. And you're probably thinking, well, Adam, Tech Odyssey, why would I buy a Fold 3? The Fold 4 just came out. And that's precisely why. I have the Fold 4 right here, and as somebody who's used the Fold 3 for an entire year, I gotta say there's not that big of a difference, so maybe save yourself a lot of money and don't spend $17.99, spend about $800 or $900, or maybe even less if you can get your hands on one with some trade-in deals, some carrier incentives, and all that. So when you look at both of these, they're both excellent phones, and honestly, there's not a lot of difference. They've got 3 cameras on the back, they got the camera on the front, they got the under-the-display camera on the big screen, same size big screen, same size. You're getting the picture here. Not a lot has changed. However, yes, there were some camera upgrades, and there is a new chip inside of the Fold 4 that give it better battery life. And if I have one ding for the Fold 3, is that the battery life is not the greatest in the world. I average about 4.5, maybe up to 5 hours of screen on time. Whereas with the Fold 4, even just the first 24-hour drained at 100, well, down to 10%, I got about 6.5, 6 hours and 45 minutes screen on time. So there are some power savings there. However, you can get some of those savings too if you use some battery saving measures. So the Fold 3, why do I think this one is probably the best? One, again, there's not a whole lot of change. Yes, with the Fold 4, they made the crease a little bit more minimal on the inside, which is cool. It's definitely something that is, I think, noticeable, especially when using the S Pen, because my S Pen kind of hits this divot a lot when I'm drawing, making my thumbnails. However, same resolution, same 120 hertz refresh rate, same capability with the S Pen. You're still getting like 12 gigabytes of RAM. You're still getting decent storage. Yes, they have a 128 model, but I mean, you can probably get a 256, a 512. There are some different storage options you can choose from. You've got the same 12 gigs of RAM, same introductory 256 gigabytes of storage. There are some changes on the outside on the Fold 4. They kind of made this bezel smaller and finally made the screen a little bit bigger on the outside, but from what you can see here, not a huge substantial difference. So the biggest thing I got to say here is it comes down to money. If you don't want to spend an arm and a leg, and I just checked earlier, you can get a Amazon renewed Fold 3, which gives you a 90-day, basically unconditional warranty with them in case something runs into a problem, whatever. You're probably going to find it out in the first month or two. But certified renewed through Amazon, less than $900. They even had them on sale a few weeks ago through Best Buy for $899 without a trade-in. So you're going to find a lot more of these deals and offers now that the Fold 4 is available. One of the big questions people had about the Fold 3 and the Fold 2 was, of course, durability. Well, I used the Fold 3 extensively. Every single day for the last year, used it a lot, and it held up incredibly well. Even my factory screen protectors held up really well. So the Fold 3, I think, finally made kind of that next step. It's also got the IPX8 water resistance. You got stereo sound. It's still got the 25-watt charging power. You can get accessories cheaper because the phone is older. There's just a lot of opportunity there if you want to get basically the same functionality. I mean, if you're carrying both of these in public, nobody's really going to be able to tell the difference. So it's one of those things where it's not that big of a deal. Sometimes it's okay to buy something a little bit older. It's got already a lot of the kinks worked out. You've got great software optimization, good hardware optimization, and you still get the exact same functionality with the S Pen. When it came to the Fold 4, we thought maybe they would put an S Pen on the inside like the S22 Ultra. We thought maybe they would make it where you could use the S Pen with the outside. They didn't do that. So you're not really selling yourself short if you want to get one. I'm not trying to be a salesman here. I'm just trying to let you know if you want to get basically 90-95% the same experience, you're still going to get great support too. So Samsung, they do 4 years of operating system updates, 5 years of security patches. This one's a year old now. You still get 3 years of operating system updates and 4 years of security patches. So it's going to be updated. It's going to get Android 13 pretty much probably any day now. It's already in the beta stages. So it's going to run almost exactly the same in almost every way other than just some power and battery optimization. And you're going to get a better camera experience. So you do get good cameras on here, but when you're talking about a nearly $2,000 phone, we expect a little bit better, right? So they did at least give us a 50 megapixel, an upgrade from the 12 megapixel on here, which megapixels aren't everything. The most important thing is the sensor. You get a better camera sensor over here. But I've taken perfectly good pictures and video with the Fold 3. And that's, I would say, not the most primary purpose here. Yes, you want to have good cameras. You want to have the best when you're paying that amount of money. But whenever you're getting a year older phone and you're saving yourself about $1,000, Like I said, you can get it through Amazon renewed less than $900. I do have a link in the description if you want to click on that. But I can almost guarantee you that carriers are going to be trying to get rid of these, the stock they have. Best Buy, you pretty much anywhere you look, they're going to be trying to get rid of these because the Fold 4 is here now. Even Samsung is going to try and clear their inventory. So you'll probably be able to get a good deal. And if you can get one for, let's say, $1,000, or they'll give you $1,000 trade-in for something, you can finance the rest of it if you get it through a carrier deal, and you can probably pay a pretty reasonable amount of money. So I like the Fold 3. Capability-wise, it's identical from a day-to-day perspective when it comes to what you can do with the front screen, what you can do with the inside screen, what you can do with the S Pen. I don't feel like I need to get rid of this. If I were not a tech review channel and I were not buying the latest and greatest and trying to keep up with them and trading this one in so I could save myself some money to get the Fold 4, I would not get rid of my Fold 3. I love my Fold 3. I think it's a great phone. It's something that has so much gas left in the tank, so much energy left in the battery if you want to go by today's more eco-friendly standards. It's something that's going to do you good for years. And the biggest thing was, okay, is it going to hold up? I've had it for a year, and it feels just like it did basically the day I got it. I don't feel like it's degraded in performance. I don't feel like I have to worry about the structural integrity, how well it's going to hold up. The crease in the screen has been fine. It's not got worse. I don't have any cracking, no peeling. I'm still using the original factory screen protector. And I've used this every day for hours, for a year. So I feel confident in this one. I think it's probably the better buy for most people. If you want to get the latest and greatest, if you get a good incentive, a good deal, good trade-in, all that good stuff, go for the Fold 4. I mean, you can. Not trying to convince anyone not to get the Fold 4. But what I'm saying is, even with the Snapdragon 888, it's an enormous amount of power. You can do everything that this other one can do. You just don't get as good a battery life. That's pretty much the biggest things that I found so far. And the extra capability with the camera. So I'm going to wrap this one up. Fold 3, solid phone, great pickup if you decide you want to get one. Even a year later, it's going to be good for years. So that's all I've got. If you have any questions or comments, then please go down in the comment section. I will get back with you. If you enjoyed the video, if you found this helpful, if you like this stuff, hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.